I'm continuing my series of Mash Retro reviews with Season 3, Episode 7, Checkup. So, the premise of the episode is time for physicals at the 477, and so everyone has to get a physical. Well, Trapper is reluctant to get his physical because he has an ulcer, but when Hawkeye points out that that's a ticket home for him, they decide to confirm it and then request to HQ to send Trapper home. Meanwhile, physicals are going on, obviously, and then of course, Trapper and Hawkeye give the physicals to the enlisted, Margaret gives pre-screenings to the nurses, and the doctors give each other their physicals. Simple as that. But when Hawkeye goes to give Margaret her physical, well, he gives her a clean bill of health. He is a bit callous in letting her know that she could lose some weight. Now, I do have some questions. Was Margaret a tad overweight for her age and height, but still within healthy standards, and Hawkeye was just being callous to her in kind of the mean-spirited way that, in the way the early seasons had the hostility between Trapper, Hawkeye, and Margaret and Frank, maybe? Or is it more sexism going on? Or not even intentional sexism, but potentially even subconscious? I just don't know, but it's an interesting thing to pose about that scene. But then Frank does say the right things to make Margaret feel happy later on, so it does show that there is something genuine about the relationship, despite the fact that it's not a good and healthy relationship. Henry gives Radar his physical, and, well, Radar, when told to close his eyes and touch his nose, touches Henry's nose instead. And Radar has a tattoo that's never brought up again as well. And then they hold a going away party for Trapper, where he reveals that he just got word, i.e. Radar just got word from HQ that Trapper will not be going home. He will instead be going to Tokyo for 3 weeks of treatment in therapy before being sent to another unit. Or if he wanted to, he could stay at the 477. That's what Trapper elects to do, because if he's not going home, he'd rather not end up someplace worse. And that's essentially how the episode ends, with Hawkeye treating Trapper in post-up. Pretty basic episode, there's not too much going on. But you know what? It's fun, it's enjoyable. The jokes, I think, landed pretty well. Again, I do have to question the intentions behind the scene with Margaret and Hawkeye being, very callous about her weight. Which, granted, it does fit the rapport that has been established across seasons 1, 2, and 3. But I do wonder, was it intended to be more just the mean-spirited back and forth that we normally see, or was it subtle sexism on the part of the writers, whether intentional or not? I don't know, and that's an interesting question I have, which I unfortunately don't think I'll get any answers. But that's all I got to say. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching my video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give this video a like and share. Also, consider subscribing to my channel to stay up to date on all my latest content. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good day, a good night, wherever you are. May the force be with you, always.